Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to do a little get ready with me with a new palette that I got and have a chit chat about this situation that I'm currently facing. It's about not being interested in a lot of luxury bags anymore. I think a lot of us are feeling some part of it maybe because of the post-pandemic. Lately, I don't know what I like anymore. I'm having a bit of dilemma in my collection. So let's talk about it. I really don't know how this video is going to turn out. I don't know the direction of the video, but I feel like I just need to get my thoughts out, and hopefully some of you have good advice for me because I feel like I'm in a little bit of a rut. Half of the contents in this bag is new makeup, and if you haven't watched my haul, I'll link it up here. I just came back from America, and yeah, it was really fun because I bought quite a bit of makeup, so I'm gonna use some of that. But the main thing that I want to use is this palette from Maya. It's really cool, so we'll get to that. So anyway, let's get started. I have been feeling very uninspired by a lot of the new bags that are coming up, and even if it's not new handbags, when I look at handbags right now, let's say I see the Speedy from LV, or I see the Pochette Matisse, or something like the Baguette from Fendi, I used to get kind of interested and excited about it, but lately I have not been really excited or interested. I almost feel a little detached from handbags at the moment. I have a few conclusions and thoughts on why I'm feeling like that. When I look at luxury bags right now, say from every other brand except Hermes, I feel a sort of detachment, as if I don't want to spend my money on those handbags anymore. I will still look at Chanel because Chanel is very fashion forward and it's pretty, and you know, there's always a little soft spot for me in my heart for Chanel. It's just really pretty. It's, you know, aspirational as well to own Chanel handbags. And I look at every other brand like LV, Fendi. I find it really difficult to want to put my hard-earned money in those brands. Maybe there's a part of me that's not allowing myself to fall in love with those bags because of Hermes. That's one theory that I have, that I just feel I need to be committed to the Hermes brand, making me feel not interested in luxury bags. It's kind of like Hermes or nothing, almost, and I feel so snobbish saying that, but there is a little bit of that as well. So I have this theory that Hermes is definitely a big factor on why I'm feeling this way. I'm not interested in any other handbags. Now that I have bought these really expensive handbags from Hermes, and of course Chanel is also really expensive, anything in between, like the 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 Singapore dollars, I find it really hard to swallow right now, and it's making me not interested in looking at them. I feel like I don't even have a want to look at them. I'm staying away from them in some ways. But then when the price point is 2,000 and below, and even in the $100, I am all over it. So I have suddenly built an unhealthy obsession with very affordable bags. And I am kind of obsessed, which my next video after I beat my face with makeup, I have an unhealthy obsession with Longchamp at the moment. I'm just like, I need these really functional cheap bags. Everything else, I don't want to buy LV, I don't want to buy anything else, but I want to buy Longchamp handbags, which are affordable, it's good quality. I'm just all over the contemporary cheap bags. So it's either really expensive, which is like Hermes, which I already got my, in a way, like my purse piece, or nothing in between, and then these very affordable, functional day-to-day bags, which I don't feel like I'm hurting my wallet. So is that purse piece? Is that me being jaded with all the brands? I don't know. I would love to know if any of you are feeling some way like that. Maybe you don't have an unhealthy obsession with Longchamp, or if you are, let me know so that I know I'm not alone. I also do think that I am kind of shopped out after buying luxury for close to 20 years since my early 20s. So no, maybe not 20 years, like 18 years of buying luxury bags. I feel like maybe I am shopped out. I'm just tired, and I have seen every other bag that is in the market. Nothing impresses me anymore. I'm not super wowed by the new designs. Mini bags, big bags, you know, there's kind of like recycling the trend, and it's not exciting as it used to be when you see a new bag. Like when the Fendi Peekaboo came out, it was just all over. Or when the Balenciaga City bag, that was the bag that everybody was talking about. And today, there isn't any kind of hype around certain bags that is revolutionary but yet functional and just makes sense. The price point obviously doesn't help, but if you're going to take that out of the equation, I feel like maybe I am shopped out. I am just a bit tired. Ooh, it's sad to say because I have been loving bags for the longest time. Do I just give up this hobby of loving handbags and move to the next thing? You know, maybe I need to step away for a little bit and come back refreshed. I do find that, you know, sometimes when it's not always in your face, you do miss it. Priorities in my life hasn't changed. I still work. I still, you know, teach my classes. I still do YouTube. It hasn't. I haven't, you know, done some significant change, or nothing has significantly changed in my life that, you know, I suddenly need to drop the love of bags. But maybe I have changed. I have grown up to be different maybe in the past few months. I don't know why bags have taken a bit of a back seat lately. When I go to the stores, I'm really not as excited as I used to be. It's a mixture of Hermes, it's a mixture of buying one thing for way too long, and it's become a bit mundane. I feel like I've seen every bag that is worth me buying for my kind of lifestyle. Obviously, there are so many other bags out there, right? If you're in high fashion, there are so many crazy looking bags or bags that I could only dream of. Of course there are, but that's not my life. So for my own life, my own profession, I have seen all the bags that I can imagine having in my life. I don't know what it is, but I have a bit of jadedness when it comes to handbags, and I feel like I'm losing touch. It's kind of scary because, you know, when you love a hobby, like when you have a hobby that you're passionate about, but over time you start to lose interest in that hobby, you feel like you're kind of holding on to it at its edge. You know, you're trying to like hang on with dear life and say, no, I can't be not enjoying this hobby anymore. And it's not that I don't enjoy looking at handbags, it's just that it's not as sparkly as it used to be. And I really, really hope some of you have advice, because I've been so passionate about handbags and I love handbags. I will walk by stores and the first thing that my eyes would, you know, turn to are handbags. When a beautiful lady or a guy walks past me, the first thing, I don't look at their face, okay? I look at what they're carrying. It's second nature. It is subconscious in me to look at handbags and admire them. But it is slowly fading. I'm feeling a bit detached and I really don't know what to do. Having said that, when I look at a Hermes bag, I'm staring at it. You know, if this is what purse piece feels like, it's kind of boring, honestly. I love my Hermes bags, don't get me wrong, but they are boring, you know, in a way. They are kind of plain looking. They're not as exciting as a Chanel bag or a Louis Vuitton bag or even Fendi bags. They are not exciting. Like, Hermes is the most plain bags out there. They're so mature looking. Packaging of this Issa Maya palette is just crazy. Like, this is exciting, this is different, this is unique, and it's, you know, it's a little bit redundant and a little bit not so good for traveling. But the boobs, the nose, everything on this, like, it's actually the shape of her body. It's fantastic. And the eyeshadows are just, whoa, I'm so excited to get this. Wow. Just one color, it has so much dimension in this. I could just have this one color and I'm happy. Anyway, even though I am not going after the other brands, so the Fendis, the Balenciagas, the Guccis, I'm kind of looking at them, but yet there's not much inspiration being sparked. I have sort of diverted my attention to contemporary brands. And for the longest time, I was telling myself, don't spend your money on contemporary brands anymore. Every little contemporary brand that you buy, it will make up a lot of money and you can get a better, a high-end bag. My mindset has shifted, where now I am all about looking at the cheaper bags. So Longchamp, Kate Spade again. I'm looking at Tory Burch, Coach. Though Coach is a little bit more expensive, so it has sort of crossed that line where I am not willing to buy. Coach has, some bags that was like, what, $1,000? No. In a way, I have shifted from go big or go home, and the go home is like go contemporary brands. Like I would not have anything in between. It's either Hermes, nothing, and then I'll spend on Longchamp, Coach, or Kate Spade. Charles and Keith, I would go super, super cheap and functional for my everyday bags. Nothing in between, and then have my bougie bags in the end. Gosh, if you're looking for a new palette, this is really pretty. If this is something that's going to stick for a while, where I am not as in tune to the luxury handbags as I used to be, and I'm hoping that it's just a phase, but if it does continue, then I don't know what's gonna happen to this channel. No, I'm just kidding. I'll do makeup. But no, I think I still will love handbags, but maybe the intensity has shifted and I just don't know what direction it's taking me to. Am I maturing in my taste of bags? Is it shifting? I still love bags. Like I said, I am looking at contemporary bags. Those are the ones that are making me excited instead. So my next video right after this is actually a Longchamp video where I'm going to talk about Longchamp bags that I actually am excited about. That is the... I don't know what happened. And the face is done, and that's the end of my little chit chat. I am feeling a little bit like I am in a rut, so I don't know, maybe it'll pass, maybe I'll step out of it, maybe I'm having holiday blues, who knows, I don't know. But if any of you feel the same way, I would love it if you can comment down below and let me know how you're doing, what are you doing about it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading your comments. And yeah, right after this video, I am going to talk about those contemporary brands, or at least Longchamp, that I am currently obsessing over. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's little chit chat, I do hope you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell as well. I'd love to have you back on this channel. And everyone, please take care, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!